Yo, stop the music. Stop your car.
We stopping it, yo.
Pull over. Pull over. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Look to your left. Look to your right.
Look.
Give them a hug. Give them a handshake. Hold their
Especially
hand.
just the ladies, though. Just the ladies. But we give the guys a handshake.
Because what's about to happen right now is not normal. This is not normal. This is one of the most incredible, the incomparable, one of the most amazing, one of the most electrifying DJs on the planet. I want you to understand.
I'm feeling myself right now.
This is a blessing. You are blessed right now. You are blessed today. You are blessed. Listen.
Yo, Rico's gonna get like 80 spins now, man.
You are blessed right now to be in the presence of such an amazing DJ. Superstar J. Yo, Superstar J. I want you to understand something. That's not normal, bro.
It's not.
What you do is not regular. This is exceptional.
Yes.
Own that. Live in that.
This is why Rico gets the money. Yes, man. He gets the money, man.
Turn the lights on. Turn the lights on.
You know what I wanted to do? Turn the lights on. You know what it is. And just say, you now listen to the Union Mix.
What up, it's Rico Love. You are now listening to the Union Mix. Turn the lights on.
Let's get it, man. Thank you. Now, I know you deal with so many artists, and we'll talk about it. But I respect that. Like when I interview like Puffs or like 50s or J's, like some greatness in the room. Like Puff will sit here and do all the drops.
Yeah.
Then you get the young artists and they like looking on their phone.
Yeah.
I gotta. It's just be different even with Jay. Like,
but when we were coming up. Because I'm 36, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which is like 70 in industry age, right?
Yeah.
So
but we look young.
Yeah, but when we were coming up, it was so difficult. The idea of making it was like, I can't. So being here, being able to be in the game, being able for somebody to give me money to do music. On my worst day, I'm blessed. So if somebody needs me to do the work that it takes, you have to understand this is the work. Now, we are blessed to have the job. But you have to do the work, and there are so many things that the job entails, and a lot of people don't understand it. So we come from that era. Like Puff is my big brother.
Yeah.
Jay-Z is the big homie we looked up to, and we revered as one of the greatest ever, and one of the greatest businessmen, one of the greatest minds in the game.
Wow.
So we understand it came up under that cloth where you had to put in the work. That was the only way. Where the DJ was the gate holder, and it wasn't like a kiss ass type of situation. It was like we want to make sure that we make the DJ happy because these are the people that's the gatekeepers, and these are the people who are you are between me and the people. If I don't go through you, the people don't get to hear my music, and I don't care how much you're streaming. I don't care. It's something about that cosign. I don't care how much your internet presence is. It's coming about the cosign of somebody saying, "Yo, I rock with Holmes." Like he's the one.
And it's much appreciated, man. And that's why I try to like school these artists with things, and when they come in, they might skip. It's sometimes the DJs are humble, and you run into DJs that get egos, but these artists don't understand. You skip an interview, that song might the PDs ain't playing. You know it. The program directors is feeling themselves. So you want to skip my shows, then those 38 spins that you had or 100 spins, as soon as you walk out the door and you skip that interview, it's off.
Exactly. and I think some things happen, right? Like one thing about me, I don't miss flights. I don't miss meetings. I don't miss interviews. But things can happen, right? So if that thing does happen, go out of your way, to show, like, listen, this was a mistake. How can I make this up? Can I take you to dinner? Can we do something? What do I can I host your birthday party? Can I come? Whatever I need to do to make it up. Because what it shows people is, bro, I could take everything from you.
Yeah.
I can take everything from you and you can get it back. One thing you never can get back is your time. So when I show that I respect your time, that's the ultimate level of love, and it's the ultimate level of giving,
Wow. Come on, AG, you coming late. You coming late into one of the greats, man.
AG be late.
Yeah, man, AG.
AG is Brooklyn.
Yep. All right, we're going to get into it. You ready? Lo, I know you've even been taping, right? You know what it is, Superstar J VIP Saturdays. We got something special here, something legendary. You know what I mean? When you hear it drop and you know that's that person, or when you hear a person sing and they sound the same way, very special. You know what I mean? Got to give a great intro. One of the best writers in the game. One of the best artists, I feel, underrated artists. But, very inspirational and doesn't let that bother him at all, and I'm gonna ask him why. You know what I mean? Rico Love's in the motherfucking building.
Turn the lights on. Turn the lights on.
Now, the first time I was doing a slow jam mixtape, and shout out to AG because I came from mixtapes, and I was doing a slow jam mixtape, and it was called Making Babies Live, and Usher was singing Throwback, and I figured, I said, let me do a mixtape where people can feel all the live songs. And he was like, yo, my new artist, Rico Love. And I was like, what the fuck? I didn't even know that. Now, I just want to start with that, like from the beginning.
Yeah.
Now, how was the struggle of just writing and just being around at that time and still being here?
That was not a struggle, though.
Okay.
Like, I was like blessed to be in the game. Life is a struggle. Let's just understand that. So being able to be around Usher and Jermaine Dupri and Brian Michael Cox and Jonte Austin, and
wow,
that's not a struggle. You know, that's an opportunity. That's a blessing.
Yes.
And the first song I ever wrote, I was an MC. The first song I ever wrote was Throwback on the Confessions album.
Lord.
So that don't sound like a struggle to me. You know, when people were like, you know, now I had to work hard to maintain and get in the game and get in position where people respected me, and that is a grind. But I don't consider that to be the part of my life that was a struggle.
Yes.
The struggle is getting to a place, identifying who you are in that particular place, and then maintaining or going onward and upward from that place.
Wow.
That's the struggle. The struggle is getting respect from people who are not as talented as you. That is the struggle. The struggle is having people steal millions from you, and then you bouncing back and getting it back. That's the struggle. But as far as an opportunity to do music,
explain to him,
with the greatest artist of our time,
yes,
the Michael Jackson of our time,
yes,
that how could that be a struggle? That was a blessing, you know. And he saw something special in me. He and Mark Pitts, and they gave me an opportunity to write a song. I wrote a song, and that song changed my life. And I'm not talking about money because I hate talking about money. I'm talking about greatness and being able to say that my name is a part of one of the most classic or greatest all-time selling R&B albums of all time, 29 million worldwide.
Yes, 29 million. How many, was that the only record you wrote on there?
I wrote that, and I co-wrote Seduction, and then I co-wrote the Confessions remix.
Wow. Wow. That's crazy. Yeah. Now, but you know, just on that point, what would you say, was that the biggest record you ever wrote?
Oh, no.
You know, you gotta brush your shoulders off a little bit. You know, it's humble air here.
It's hard to say. The biggest record.
Give me your top.
I think
top 4 biggest records.
Romeo Santos, Promise was 19 times platinum.
Wow.
Just that song. Nelly, I think what we did 11 million. Nelly, with Just a Dream. Yeah. Beyonce, Sweet Dreams was #1 in 26 countries. It was like Commander for Kelly Rowland was big around the world. Like around the world was crazy. And then Motivation for Kelly Rowland was like #1 for like.
Oh, you wrote Motivation?
Yeah, 9 weeks. There Goes My Baby for Usher. That broke records. It was like, it's in the Guinness Book of World Records of one of the all-time longest running top 10 records on urban radio, and it went #1 as well.
Wow. Because I watch your interviews. I sometimes people don't ask this, and I know how records you wrote, but sometimes these people got to know what records you wrote.
Man. You know, I did a lot of cool songs, and I work with a lot of incredible people. But I couldn't pinpoint right now what the biggest record was. But I know I did audios for Romeo Santos too, featuring Drake. Wow. Which was like #1 for like 29 weeks. It was some craziness.
That's crazy.
Oh yeah, crazy.
Well, we got the new project out.
Yeah, Even Kings Die.
Yes. Now I want to ask you, why the title Even Kings Die?
Okay, what I want people to understand is that everybody has their day, right? Like if you're familiar with Game of Thrones, Robert Baratheon is the king, right?
Yes.
And this is the first season of the show, and you think to yourself, okay, we're gonna see this guy a long time. Like his character is so big, you know, he's just such a commanding personality. And in the first season, he dies, right? And what it shows you is that even after his death, the show goes on, and the kingdom still stands. And the worst thing in the world can happen to the greatest people. So what it means is that if you've ever wronged somebody,
yes,
your day can come. Even kings die. And also, there's a song on the album called God Forgives, and it's saying, I hope my daughter don't hate me like her mama did. And what it means is like, if my daughter ever knew the things I did to hurt her mother, it would destroy me. Because she looks at me. If the way she views me is as the king, is my way of saying, yeah, even daddy, even a king can die. Even a king can not be as strong as you may perceive him to be. You know, because my kids think I'm the strongest man in the world. They think nobody can beat me up. Nobody can touch me. I'm the greatest. I'm the smartest. I'm the wisest.
Yeah.
I'm the most fun. And understanding like, yo, even kings die. And everything comes back to you, regardless or whatever. So you could be the most regal king in the world. You could be the most prestigious person ever.
Yes.
But that person that you did wrong when you were 12 can smile their way up into your court and work their way and be your right hand.
Wow.
And stick a dagger in you. And even the king can die. So a lot of times
Deep.
we can pay for things that we did even after we've changed and become better. We can still get our revenge based upon just the natural order of things. Even the king can die. And
Even the king.
will die. That's one thing we all have in common. Like
Yeah.
you may not have been born with this lineage. You may not have been born with this royal blood in your veins. But one thing we all have in common is one day we're going to die, even the king, you know?
Yeah.
So I just want us to all know that, like, none of us are exempt. Revenge is coming for
Well,
everybody.
well, let's get into that record. I mean, I want the people to hear you introduce that record, you know?
What up, man? It's Rico Love here with Superstar J, and this song is very special to me off the Even Kings Die album. It's called God Forgives. Turn
Let's
the
get
lights
it,
on.
man. Turn the lights up. Let's do it. You know what it is, Superstar J VIP Saturdays. Still got Rico Love in the building.
Turn the lights on.
Yes, man. How did you get that drop?
So it was a club in LA called Area.
Okay.
This spot was popping like 2006, 2007, right? This was like literally first time I ever saw Lindsay Lohan, Paris Hilton, Kim Kardashian, Dennis Rodman sitting in one section, Leonardo DiCaprio sitting in one section, and my manager was a co-owner. My manager, Mams, he was a co-owner.
Shout out, Mims. What's up, man?
So basically, we would be in this club and they would play this song like literally every night. Like we would go. He owned the club, so we would go like 3 nights a week sometimes.
Yes.
Like, every Wednesday was the night, and they would play this song by Pink Floyd called "The Wall," and then on the part when they say, "Hey, teacher, leave those kids alone," or the lights would come on in the club and it'd just go crazy. So I would say, "Turn the lights on," like to myself.
Yeah.
And one day I was in the studio writing records. Me and Mams was in the studio, and I said that on one of the songs, like, "Turn the lights on."
And it's just stuck there?
Now he was like, "You should say that on every song. You should say that. That should be your thing." And he probably said it like in passing. I don't even think he said it like really believing I would do it.
I meant it. I had to.
You meant it? Shout out to my video person, Izzy. He was like, when I came in, I was like, I'm interviewing Rico Lowe. He's like, turn the lights on. I was like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
Now I want to ask you something, man. Now, what advice would you give a person that is writing records but still didn't get that chance to be an artist? And, like just to become an artist, they want it. I know you've been around it, and there's a lot of people behind the scenes, and their moment didn't come.
Just so you know, you're an artist. Like you're an artist,
Yes.
Superstar J. Like when you write records, you're an artist.
Okay.
That is your art. The
Yes.
landscape may be the studio, and you may be painting the picture with the words or with the composition or with the arrangement or with the top line or with whatever.
Yes.
But we all are artists.
Uh-huh.
Now, if some of us are meant to be in front of the camera, some of us have enough charisma.
Yes.
Some of us have this je ne sais quoi. Some of us have this thing when we walk into a room, people feel different.
Yes.
Some people look at us and they can say, it's something about that person.
Yeah.
He knows how to handle himself. He knows how to say the right things or not say anything at all, right?
Yes.
That is a star. Now, everyone is not born a star. That is the complicated thing about it. Everybody's not a star. So, an artist, we all are artists. But a star is only select few who can claim that title.
Yes.
So, if it's not natural, if it's not real, if it's not honest, you'll see a lot of guys have a hit and they're not a star. And you wonder why they don't exist outside of their record.
Yes.
They're not stars. Beyonce exists without a record. Without a hit at radio, she exists and she dominates because she is a star. Usher can sell out arenas at an 80% capacity rate with no record on radio. He's a star.
Yes.
He's a brand. And some people are not born to be that, and that is okay. We have to understand our gifts. We have to understand our roles. And if it's not meant for you to be that, then that's just not meant for you.
Wow. Well, I want to get into another record because we could talk all day about, you know what I mean? I know we could talk all day. Now, let's get into another. You pick another record off of Even Kings Die.
I want to get into Fight For You. I wrote this song in South Africa, and it was just like, I don't know, the melody just was on me heavy. I was out there doing a music conference that I do, the We Love Music conference. I do it every year.
Yes.
And they were inviting me to do it in South Africa, and I was like, yo, I need to get in the studio. I want to write. And that was the song I wrote out in South Africa, and that was the song that made me say to myself, I got to do a record. I had already recorded some songs, but then I said, I got to do a record. This song means this is too strong of a song. So this record right here, without further ado, one of my favorite joints on the album is called Fight For You.
Let's get it. Fight For You. This the last one right here. You know what it is. VIP Saturday, Superstar J. Got Rico Love still here, hanging out, man. You know what I mean? Took over the VIP. You know what I mean? Like, it's so many records, you know. And before you leave, we got to get into your favorite records that you wrote. And then we got to still get on, you know, the favorite records that you done did. You know, that's rocking the club still.
Yeah.
And, you know, Even Kings Die. That's the priority right now.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
But, you know, you've given a lot of platform, I'm seeing, showcasing artist talent. Now, what made you say, you know, I'm going to try to help out the next talent?
Man, my dream was always to break artists. And I'm going to be honest with you, that's the one thing I've consistently failed at, was trying to break an artist, because I always can find a great talent. It's just difficult to find the greatest personalities of the people who match my... I hate the word humility. I don't believe that anybody was meant... I believe we should be humble towards God, but not towards the people. I think we should be great. And greatness means being polite and kind and respectful. So a lot of people who don't have those variables, don't have those intangibles when it comes to just being kind and polite and on time and respecting the process, it's difficult for me to kind of link up with those type of people.
Yes.
So what I said was, let me develop something where I don't have to be too attached to the one particular act. The Rico Love Presents is a concept that means I'm going to give you an opportunity to exist on this platform, do a record, and let the world showcase you using my platform, using my audience.
How can they get to you with that?
So basically, I'm going to do a call out, and we're going to look for... So each Rico Love Presents project will have a theme. The first theme may be female R&B. So I'll find 5 different female artists around the world. I don't care about how many followers you got. I care about talent. I care about superstar personalities and energies.
Yes.
You fly down to Miami, I give you $5,000. You get in the studio, I write and produce a record for you. You have a slot on the Rico Love Presents. There will be 5 slots per project. Each female artist will come down.
How can you sort that out, though, man? It's going to be a lot of people.
It's going to be tough, but it's not many people who have that thing. I'm telling you, it's like lightning in a bottle. It's not as easy as you think. It's people with great voices. It's people with great looks. But people who have all that thing, the intangibles all together, one, that's difficult to find. So we're going to find them. And then each project, like, so first may be female R&B. The second one may be male R&B group. The next one might be hip-hop. The next might be female hip-hop. So we'll do a Rico Love Presents every quarter. Each act, $5,000, an opportunity to be on the project. The song will be considered a work for hire. And basically, I write and produce the record. That's why we ain't got no issues with nobody with no publishing.
Yeah, okay.
None of that. So basically, they get an opportunity to be seen on this platform, and then we'll consistently do that and put out the record. So to me, that's my opportunity of like the new wave of what Bad Boy was back in the day. Having those large rosters of artists without having to deal with headache of every day of, oh, shorty missed a flight, or she got an attitude, or she didn't like that person who did her makeup, or she didn't want that person to do her hair, so she didn't get on the plane, or she stayed in a hotel room because she had an attitude with the promoter, or you know what I mean? I don't have to deal with that. This is the project. After that, you gotta live your life. Okay. And if you want to go to the stars, you're gonna go to the stars. If not, we gave you the platform and gave you an opportunity to be great.
Well, they give me the rap cue because I know you gotta jump on the day. We could talk all day, you know what I mean? We feel the energy. Before you leave, man, tell them we're gonna get into the record off of Even Kings Die. And give your five personal records so I can get into the mix.
My 5, you know what? My 5 favorite, I think I love Sweet Dreams by Beyonce. Yeah. I love Heart Attack by Trey Songz. Yes. I love, let me think, Ain't Worried About Nothing, French Montana.
Yeah, I was going to say, let's get into some rap, man. You know what I mean?
I love Ball, T.I. Yeah. And since we want to do rap, let's do current City Girls Twerk. That's the latest record I just did for City Girls.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get it.
Twerk. What up?
Let's get it, man. Give me your Instagram, you know what I mean, where they can get this album, this dope album.
The album is available on all platforms. You can follow me at I am Rico Love on Instagram. I am Rico Love on Twitter. I am Rico Love, the number 5 on Snapchat. I'm still on Snapchat. I don't know if y'all know that Snapchat still be litty on the low.
Yo, man. Shout out to Rico, man. Just even the props of doing the City Girls record, man. Let's do it, man. You got. Before we leave, you know what you got to do? Turn the
lights on.
Let's get it.